Hello, beautiful, beautiful being. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for choosing you. You are doing it. You are doing it, and we are so proud of you. You are so proud of you, aren't you? If you right now can just humor us, can you take a moment and be proud of all that you are, of all that you have made it through? Maybe give yourself a big hug. For being you, for choosing you, for showing up for you. We know you're to the level of consciousness and frequency that you could only be at because you continue to choose you. Even with resistance, even though you didn't know where you were going or how it was going to work out for you, you have trusted enough to get here, right? But now it's time, again, for many of you, again, it's daily devotion to you choosing you, because every now moment is a decision. Every now moment is a decision. And so you deciding devote to you, to whatever that now moment has for you, and seeing every moment as an opportunity to receive the magic and miracles that are here, through being the light that you are and choosing love. If you choose love for you instead of all the judgment that you can so easily go into for you and others, if you choose to love you wholeheartedly, fully, completely, there's nothing else that you have to do. You are going to do a lot through being, but you will not be in a paradigm anymore of having to do anything. You will be free from the have tos, because you will create and be living in your heaven on earth. And isn't your heaven on earth, if you were to think of your heaven on earth, a life beyond your wildest dreams, a life you love, your dream board life, whatever it is that works for you, your vision board, whatever it is the life that you want to live. If you really pause and think about it, first of all, it's the feeling that you want, that life gives you, right? If you're here receiving this, you are destined. You are destined to live your dream life, because everyone is. But you're here receiving this knowing. You're here receiving this knowing that you're worthy, right? There's a part of you that knows you're worthy. Okay. So here's the thing. If you think to your vision board life, your dream life, your divinely designed destiny, heaven on earth, whatever words you choose right now, what excites you the most as to how you want to live, as to who you want to be, as to the reality you want to create for you? Does in any way that life look like you struggling, settling, suffering, lacking, abandoning yourself, not trusting yourself? Does in any way your dream life, your divine destiny, does that in any way feel like a life where you aren't trusting yourself, where you aren't doing what you want to, where you aren't just following what expands you and not doing what contracts you? It's really simple. There's always going to be that guidance when you're here. That's how we divinely compensate you, right? Is in the now, with the ideas, with the confirmation, with the creativity, with the synchronicities, with the money always being there. But so many of you have been living in this place of just enough, right? Money, creativity, time, energy, like you're all enough in the 5D, in the new earth paradigm. You're here enough with us that you're receiving signs and synchronicities. You're following through for you more and more. You're trusting you more and more, but you're still not all the way in. Are you? Like fully all the way in, just trusting fully. And it's okay, because here's the thing, is that you are to a level of consciousness and frequency that there is no going back. And it's just a constant journey now of you realizing and actualizing and enlightening yourself. And every moment it is going to get better and better. because you have shifted beyond being stuck in the paradigms of lack and limitation. You're not stuck there. They can still affect you, and you still have, in ways, some part-time personalities and protection mechanisms that are blocking you from fully trusting in the unknown. And that's fine. That's by design, because what you're here to do, and we can confirm this for you, and this may be your first time with us. Some of you, it's your first time, and you're really ready to hear this, right? You're ready to hear what we're about to confirm for you? Are you? Can you feel the excitement? And those of you that this is not your first time here, this is the confirmation you've been waiting for. Are you ready? Okay. Closing your eyes. You have to do this. So if you need to pull over or come back, then that's fine. Close your eyes. Breathe. Feel here now. Place your hands on your heart. Right here, right now. The fact that you are receiving this, and if you are breathing, fully inhaling, fully exhaling, eyes closed, hands on your heart, it's all the confirmation you need. And here's why. Because most on your planet would not be listening to this message, would not still be here, and would not listen to that guidance. Because that is one of the most complicated things for you human beings to do, is to just pause and give yourself that moment to pause and breathe and feel and receive, right? Like, how much of your day do you just speed through trying to get to the next thing, right? Trying to get more off the to-do list. And we get it. The human journey is a busy one. If you make it, the human journey has a lot going on. If you want it to, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're enjoying it, be as busy as you want to, but be busy with the things that feed your soul, that excite and ignite you. That's all you have to do. So we will give you more to this confirmation. Don't worry. You will have full clarity on what we're guiding you to. We know a lot of you already have it. We'll give you more, because we can always give you more if you're willing. If you're willing, you have to be willing. You have free will. So you have to be willing to be here, choosing you, being the sovereign soul that you are. And you need to do this not just listening to us, but listening to anything at any time. You are here to be the sovereign soul, discerning what resonates as true for you. Because as we keep bringing through, there is an abundance. Your world has an abundance. You cannot deny this fact. Your world has an abundance of information, of opinions, correct? And you can find 10 sides or more to everything. What matters is that you are present and trusting you, discerning what feels right for you. It's all you have to do. And whatever feels right and resonates for you, if you start to follow that call and trust in that and make the choices that that is guiding you to, you will find more and more synchronicities, more and more proof as you're living. As we keep telling you, you are here to be the living proof of magic and miracles existing through living as the light that you are, choosing love. You are here to live in the frequency of miracles. You are here to live in divine flow. You are just here to be. That's it. Be the light. Choose love. Create the magic you're here to through following what resonates, what excites and ignites you. And you can't not then be the frequency of miracles, because any human being present, anchoring and being the light, choosing love and sharing your magic is a miracle. And that is all that we, and we say we being the divine source, higher consciousness, whatever resonates for you, we're just the spokes frequency, energy consciousness that comes through Cortnie to remind you of what you signed up for, because you did sign up to wake up. to this, to how free you get to be, to how limitless you are, to how much fun you get to have. And that is the point. And that is not the why all souls are on earth. But if you're resonating with this, then this is why you are there. You are there to have fun. There is nothing that you are here to do other than be you. And that is an experience in the now. You are here to evolve. You're here to experience. You're here to express yourself as you feel called to. And that is the miracle. So the more that you are there, embodied in your light, choosing love, sharing your magic, you will receive, because that's how it works. You are always receiving. You are always manifesting. You are always creating. But your level of following resonance or resisting is going to dictate the reality that you're creating. And it's not that hard to see what frequency you've been in. You can see the frequency that you've been in by looking to your outside reality, because your outside reality, it's really all in here, but the outside reality that's reflecting to you what you are in here is a mirror. It is an echo of the choices you've been making, the frequency you've been embodying, the belief systems you've been in, the paradigms you've been choosing. So the more that you choose to be in the belief systems and the paradigms that are aligned with your highest, that is then the frequency you'll be in. And that is then when you will receive the miracles, the divine compensation, because you are rewarded by Source, the divine, God, the universe, for choosing you, because that's your only job there. That's it. And through that, you will have jobs, you will have careers, you will have relationships, you will create. But you are either creating from being present, from living super consciously, creating what you love, creating what excites and ignites you, or you're creating because you have to, because you should, because you need to. We want you to create because you want to, because it excites you. But you have to be the one to choose. And you can continue to create or work. You can continue to do all of the work, even if it's the inner work. You can continue to do that, and we're proud of you for doing it. You've done a lot of it. You've done a lot of that inner work. You've done a lot of light working. You really have, or you wouldn't be here. And you should feel so proud of that. So proud, because that's more than most have. But you can continue to be in that paradigm of it being work, right? Of having to fix and figure out and save the world. But we promise you that you're here with the codes within you. If you're receiving this and this is resonating, then you are here to be in the new earth paradigm as a leader of the light, just by being it. That's it. And who's meant to see you will see you. And then you share and express. And you can call yourself whatever you want. That doesn't matter. It's how you feel about what you are calling yourself, how you're identifying. That's all that matters, is the frequency. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It matters who you're being, what you're being, the frequency you're embodying. You can have any job you want to, any career, and you can either be working at it because you have to, or you can be creating because you want to. So, have you received what you needed? Do you have the clarity and the confirmation that here's what we're here to confirm for you, that you know what to do. You know what to do. And if right now you don't know what that is, then you are doing it. And we get that your outside reality might be reflecting what you don't want, but all that is required of you right now is to continue to choose you, to in this now moment. It is really easy. Be here now and follow what expands you, follow what resonates, follow what excites and ignites you. And that is going to look and feel different for all of you. So it's up to you to do what you need to do. We're just playing with you now. But it's up to you to be here now And in the now, you will know what to do through what feels right for you as to how you discover you more. Because that's really what it is. You aren't here to become anything. You already are everything. You're just here to discover the truth of you, to find your divine, sacred truth and magic. And then you can't not see and feel your limitless potential. And then you get to create whatever you want to create because you want to create it. Does that sound good? Okay, perfect. So now, before we let Cortnie come back, close your eyes again, please. Place your hands on your heart and breathe, fully inhaling and fully exhaling for 5 full rounds, 5 of them. Full rounds, fully expanding on the inhale, breathing deeply and slowly, fully releasing and surrendering on the exhale. Fully releasing and surrendering, softening to now. Eyes closed, hands on your heart. And as you breathe and you feel here, envision, imagine, know, choose that there is light pouring, streaming down through your crown into your heart, activating and awakening dormant codes within your heart, overflowing through your whole being, feeling light moving through your whole being, knowing it is moving through, feeling it, trusting it, feeling all of the alchemy that is within you, feeling as the light of your highest consciousness, the light of you, is activating and awakening and illuminating all of the magic and miracles within you, all of the power, all that you are here to share and more. Because you sharing all of this is just going to create more and more happiness and light and magic and bliss. Now bring all of that light to the space between your brows. Just gaze with your eyes closed to the space between your brows. And right now, what do you know in your heart? You are being called, led, guided to choose, to do through being here now. You're free. So do it. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? When you are honest with yourself as to what's stopping you from following through, from choosing, from deciding whatever you just want to, because you want to. When you look at what is stopping you, that is just as powerful, because that is showing you where you're not free. And you can continue to not look at, to numb, to run, to avoid, to keep doing what you have to, as long as you choose to. We just wanted to make it clear to you today that you are a sovereign soul and that you are choosing that. Because the more you see and feel that, the freer you will be. And eventually the time will come where you choose you fully. And you are on the journey. You're already doing it or you wouldn't be here. But we want to bring and make one more thing clear before we let Cortnie come through. When we just asked you to close your eyes, to breathe, to place your hands on your heart, to fully breathe completely, slowly for 5 full rounds and ask and feel and receive, did you do it? Or are you just listening to us? Did you place your hands on your heart? Did you breathe? Did you close your eyes? Did you gaze to your third eye? We aren't telling you this because that process is going to magically make all of your dreams come true, but you choosing to be present, to breathe, to feel, to receive will. in whatever way you're meant to. But if you even resisted that, if you even resisted just placing your hands on your heart, we want to illuminate this for you, because how often in life are you doing that? With no guilt, no shame, no judgment from us or from you, okay? Because you being honest, you being intimate, you being true to you is the only way that you are going to free yourself. So you have to choose. If you're here still receiving this message and you're curious as to if we can help you receive the confirmation, the guidance, the clarity you need, but you still didn't fully breathe or close your eyes, then as you are being guided and led daily, as you're asking to be, because clearly you're asking to receive guidance or you wouldn't be listening to this message. But then if you're not following through and you're not pausing and you're not listening to your heart and you're not trusting, we just want to illuminate and give you the confirmation right now that that is where you're not free. So out of love for yourself, even if you've done it fully, completely with us, one more time, just 3 rounds of breath. Eyes closed, hands on your heart. Just breathe. When we weren't speaking, what did you hear? Did your mind just get busy with, did she freeze? Why isn't she talking? Or did you just breathe and feel? We promise you, this is the key to living limitlessly. This is the key to your dreams. This is the key to living your divine destiny, which if you received this, it is confirmation that you are destined, obviously. But you have to choose to be the one living it. So is the one, the identity of you that's living your divine destiny, do they pause and breathe and feel and receive in the now? Or are they constantly giving their power away to others to tell them what to do? We do our best to guide and lead you to your truth, while also and tell you what to do, while trying to make it clear to you that no one should tell you what to do. It's complicated for Cortnie. It's easy for us because we know the game we're playing with you, and we know that you get it. We know that you get it. You have to be there, present, right here, right now. You're playing with us. Right here, right now, you're choosing you. But it's after this. It's after this where the magic and miracles happen. When you now choose you in the now. That's the miracle. Cool? We good? You're good? You got the clarity, the confirmation? You're ready again? Because it is a daily, it's a moment to moment experience of being you. So we'll continue to remind you of your power, of your truth, of your divinity in all the ways that we possibly can through Cortnie and others. But ultimately, you know, you don't even need us. But on the human journey, it is designed so that you all have these soul contracts and mirrors to show you how worthy you are. So choose you. Choose to follow through on whatever's come through for you. And if you are in any way feeling confused, that's just your self-consciousness. And we promise you, we have activated knowing and activated light codes within you that is beyond the words. So just now as you live, follow and trust the resonance of frequency, the energy, even more. Do what expands you. Don't do what doesn't, especially if it contracts you. Cool? Okay. We'll let Cortnie come back through now. We love spending time with you so much. Thank you again for pressing play and for playing with us today, because that's what we're here to do with you. We're here to play with you. in the New Earth paradigm, in the 5D level of consciousness and beyond. And you wouldn't be here if you didn't have access. So you have the access all the time. You just have to be here, present, choosing you. Okay. We love you. That was magic. The message, you received what you needed. You received what you needed. Trust it. And if you don't know what it is right now, it'll be clear soon enough. I promise you. I promise you, if there's in any way you feel like you don't know what you received, it's just because you have a very powerful self-consciousness that wants to figure it out. So just let go. The clarity will come. I have experienced so much magic and miracles in the last just even 48 hours that it just there's no way that I'm not going to continue to live like this. And it's messy. It's messy. You know what I'm feeling called to tell you? Oh man. Okay, let's do this. So some of you know, I brought it up. I've even recorded videos to launch it. Haven't shared them, but I'm feeling called right now. I'm feeling very inspired by this, and this is what I am getting confirmation on right now in this moment, is that I'm ready to tell you that I have a secret. I have a secret podcast, and I know it's going to be a part of a bigger thing, but I did launch it to people in Superconscious Mastery, and I have linked it in the show notes below for the last few videos just for fun. It just says it's my secret podcast. It's called Messy Magical Magnetic, and it's evolved into so much. Like the other day, Zero channeled a message that I wanted to share here because it's so good, but it's meant for that container, for those that are here to really truly live in the unknown, to be messy, to share your magic, and to be magnetic as fuck to all that is here for you, because that is what you're here to do. When you are embodied in your light, what's meant to see you can now see you, and it will be magnetized to you. And you don't have to do anything but be you. And for me being on authentic, me just letting go and saying the things and stuff I'm here to say is literally, it feels so messy and out of control for my ego consciousness that's why Zero, I think, brought it through me that I'm going to call this Messy Magical Magnetic, because if I can own the fact that I'm being messy, then I will feel safer. But I've also been holding this so close to my heart because it's so vulnerable and authentic, and it's like literally my daily therapy when I talk out the thoughts and the things going on within me. If you will literally, if this calls to you, you will hear daily, for some of the days, the battle between my ego and my soul into how to live limitlessly, how to live super consciously. This is literally my daily journal of just living as a super conscious creator, alchemist, and channel. And it's unedited, it's raw. In the beginning, the sound isn't great because I was driving and recording and just sharing as the downloads pour in when I drive. And at 3 a.m., I get the best downloads. Anyways, there's a lot of crying. There's a lot of all the things. There's a lot of laughing. There's a lot of realizations. And I would just do it daily for me. And then I shared it with in some spaces I feel safe. But for whatever reason, I feel called to share it right now. So there, it's out. Band-Aid's ripped off. It's off. There's a link below. You can join me if you want to. It is definitely not for everyone. And this is such a sacred thing for me that I only want those there that truly are meant to be there. And I feel like when you'll know. Anyways, I'm trusting because that's what I'm here to do. It's to tell you to trust. So that's what I'm feeling called to do, even though my logical mind is like, you're not ready. Friends, I am so happy to show up here daily for free. I love nothing more than literally love this so much, doing these daily YouTube videos, because there's just so much that Zero and I want to bring through for whoever's meant to receive it in this capacity on this platform. But I do know that there are some of you that are here to connect deeper with you, because that's really what I'm here to hold space for. And that's also why I brought through the Turn On, which is a free channeled immersion experience. It's 5+ hours of you, just loving on you, the true you. So there's a link below for that too. It's free, friends. I think that's all. I think we've said enough for today. You received what you needed, so follow through. Go and trust and be and do whatever you are called to from this. We love you so much, so much. Thank you for playing. Thank you for pressing play, and thank you for playing with us today. Bye, friends.